And welcome, guys. Welcome. Hope everyone had a great trading day today. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. This evening, we're going to spend some time on our trading systems. All right. So, Monster Scalper in particular, really starting to perform well with the yen pairs. All right. So, we'll go over our trading systems. We'll spend about half an hour, guys, going through the systems. All right. So, monster indices. All right, so our monster indices system, we're still holding near resistance. All right, on most of these indexes. So the Dow 30. All right, so the Dow 30, the US 30 is at resistance here. Now remember, as far as the indexes, we do have buy signals. All right, so on the 240 minute time frame, S&P, Nasdaq, the Russell, and the Dow all has buy signals on the 240 minute time frame. All right, the VIX is around 17, 1693, so it's bump up a bit from 15. All right, so it's moving up higher, but still low volatility. All right, so the US 30 trading right at resistance here. All right, our US 30 traders, um, we're looking for long positions. We do not have any buy signals yet on the 60-minute time frame. Okay, so just be aware of that. No shorts right now. Right, so daily time frame trading right at resistance, all green candles there. On the NAS 100, NAS 100, all right, again, we're right at resistance right here, guys, near the all-time highs on the NASDAQ. No buy signal on the 60-minute time frame here, okay? The S&P 500, same thing here. All right, we're right at those, that big resistance level right here. Purple support and resistance, be aware of that. All right, and on the 60-minute time frame, we do not have a buy signal. Okay, that's in monster indices. Okay, so no buy signal on the 60-minute. So we're basically waiting, guys, waiting on this market to move higher. All right, on the Russell. All right, on the Russell 2000, again, we're holding here at resistance. So um, just be aware of that this market is not moving higher right now. All right, it is holding. All right, buyers are coming in slowly, but we've got big resistance above. All right, big resistance above here. So this market is not breaking resistance. Okay. We'll take a look at Stock Boss and Bullmaster. See if any symbols are coming through. Hit seeker. All right. On the Russell, on the 60-minute time frame, we do not have a buy signal. So no buy signals on the 60-minute for the US 30, NAS 100, S&P, and the Russell. The Nikkei, same thing here. We do have a buy signal on the 60-minute time frame and right at resistance here on the daily. And the FTSE, no buy signal on the 60. We do have an early buy signal on the daily time frame. All right, so markets are holding right after a slight pullback, but again, not breaking these resistance levels. So expect this market to hold but not move aggressively higher. All right, Bitcoin, so in the cryptos market, in cryptos monster, okay, we did break the big trend line here on Bitcoin on the weekly time frame here. See here, we broke through that resistance, that trend line here. Resistance is right here, red candles. We do have support at 80,000, so 80,000 is right about here. The next support level is 70,000, and then 50,000 is right here. Okay, We're still in the markdown phase on the daily time frame. That's weekly here. So if you guys look here. All right, so still in the markdown phase, all red candles. We continue to move lower. However, we are holding support. So we are finding support. Let's move this. All right, so we're finding support right at that 80,000. So here and here is that 80,000. Okay, so right now it's at 92. If we can get a nice break, guys, nice big break above here, all right, get a white candle at a minimum, then get some red candles, we could see Bitcoin move higher again. But we've got to wait patiently to see what the buyers decide, and that's on the daily time frame. Okay, so no trading there on Bitcoin on any of the time frames. Okay, so Bitcoin again holding in the markdown phase. Litecoin, all right, in some trouble there. Right, in the markdown phase, sellers are definitely in control. All red candles there. Same on the weekly time frame. Bitcoin Cash, these are your majors. Bitcoin Cash, guys, has a buy signal here and is really testing resistance here. Perhaps your best performer to go long. We've got a breakthrough 610, right? 610 on the daily time frame to really get going. All right, it is consolidating within a range. We can bring this down here. All right, resistance and support. It is range bound, same on the daily time frame. All right, Ethereum. All right, in the markdown phase, we have white candles coming in here. All right, white candle here on the weekly time frame. In crypto's monster there. So resistance is here, support is here, and it is setting up to possibly start seeing some buying. Okay, we do have a white candle here, second white candle, right? Gets above this moving average. We could see a buy signal somewhere in here for Ethereum. This is what we hope will happen with Bitcoin. All right, so Bitcoin is here, right? If we get some white candles in here, then green candles, that would be good. All right, so Ethereum is setting up nicely here, possibly give a buy signal. Okay, Monster Metals long. So gold, silver, all right, platinum, let's take a look. All right, so gold, guys, right now on the 60-minute time frame, there's no trades. Weekly time frame looks good. Let's move it to your daily time frame here. All right, on your daily time frame, it is holding a really nice position, but currently it's stuck. So it's stuck between resistance, which is 4,200, and support, which is 4,000. All right, so but buy signal here at 3,500, trading here at 42. Most recent buy signal. Okay, all right. Platinum. No buy signal on the daily time frame. Weekly looks good. If we can get above resistance right here, which is, what's that? 1713, we could get a new buy signal. And it is trading well, all right? So bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here. And we do have a nice upward trend. So if we get a buy signal, that's reaccumulation. All right, so we're monster metals traders, guys. Pay attention to this price action here with platinum. If it breaks through here, we could see a buy signal. Okay, green candles, buyers are definitely I'm starting to come in. Silver, beautiful trade on the daily time frame, guys. Buy signal here, retrace, broke through that resistance at $54. Silver is at 61. Amazing, amazing, amazing price action on silver. We did have a big resistance. What was that? A 15-year resistance. So we are definitely breaking through that resistance on the monthly time frame. Let's see if we can find that. So on the monthly time frame, the big resistance here, we call that a high right here, and we're definitely getting past that. Big move in silver, really outperforming gold right now. That's reaccumulation. Guys, look at this. This is why we follow the price action, right? All right, look at this. Big move here. Nice breakout on the daily time frame. All right, $61 on silver. Great job. All right, good job there. Okay, our weekly time frame looks good. And again, we're getting past a big high here with silver. This high, guys, goes all the way back to 2011. And it took all this time to get all the way back up here, right, to that resistance, but it is breaking out. So $61 silver, just amazing. Just amazing. All right, copper. We don't have anything in copper. Consolidating here. All right, so copper not a good trade right now. This is on the weekly time frame. You guys can see that price action. Just nothing here. Look here. This price action here in silver. See that here? See the trend here? See all the green candles here? All this buying here. You see broke resistance here on the weekly time frame. Look at this price action. This is what we should be trading. Compared to copper. All right? Very different price action. Okay, so pay attention to your price action, guys. All right, very, very different price action. Energy, Monster Energies. Okay, nothing with crude oil. Okay, so no trade. You guys can see that there, right? Tight consolidation. Yeah, yeah. A U trade? Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And silver looks really good. So guys, now, yeah, it looks very much like a U, right? As silver is now at 61, there is no resistance above. All right, so it can certainly move higher. It's not consolidating. We wanted silver to consolidate, right, near those highs, but guess what? They're buying it and it's moving. So that's good news. Crude oil in a tight range, guys, between 70, I think we said here 73 and about 55, 56. Nothing here, not tradable for crude oil. Natural gas, we're getting into the season, right? Natural gas. All right. Oh. All right, I'm wrong. Nothing here. All right, nothing here. So natural gas, we good markdown phase. It is consolidating, trying to break out, but still holding in that accumulation phase. Okay, so with natural gas, we've got to get above. So we were hoping, I thought we did break out, right? Right here, guys, we had buyers coming in, but today, right, today we got knocked back down right here, right? Hoping that we would break through here, but nothing with natural gas right now. Heating oil, nothing here. So energy, nothing in energy. We know crude oil has been consolidating for a while. But we were hoping natural gas coming into that season and heating oil would make a move, but nothing with energies. Okay, so that system, guys, Just put that away for now. Bonds. Nothing in bonds. All right. So 10-year. Hold on. All right. So the 2-year bond, guys, bonds, 2 years coming down. All right. So no trade there on the weekly time frame. Right, it's consolidating here. Now we have to go through these systems, guys, because things will change. Right, look at Monster Scalper, right? Look at the yen pairs. They haven't done anything for months. All of a sudden, these yen pairs are moving higher now. So we get away from these systems. All of a sudden, these markets move and we miss some opportunities. Okay, so bonds is selling, not selling off, but they're selling right now. Red candles coming in here, red candle here, right? Tight consolidation, nothing there on the 2-year note. 5-year note, right? Sellers are coming in here. 10-year, you guys can see that, right? So no long trade in bonds right now. Okay. And your 30-year, same thing here. All right. So be aware of that. No trade there. The yen pair. So in Monster Yen, we trade 4 pairs, yen pairs. So pound yen finally breaking out on the 60-minute time frame. So a buy signal here, holding firm. All right, holding firm, buy signal here, holding firm. Good price action. Right, reaccumulation trade, yellow support and resistance, really good. Right, just amazing trading. Early trading with the yen pairs. Euro yen, buy signal here all the way up here, guys. That's for about 240 pips, right about there. Okay, on the 60. This is on the 60-minute time frame. Okay, New Zealand yen. All right, buy signal here, reaccumulation. This is on the 60-minute. So great trading on the 60-minute time frame. We've called several trades in the yen pairs on the 240. We'll take a look at those. Okay. All right. So even on the 60-minute, yen pairs are moving as well. All right. Aussie yen, buy signal here, moving up nicely here. So our 4 major yen pairs are moving up nicely. Okay, no shorts. Right, no shorts. The dollar is still holding at 99. All right. Now we do have a good markdown phase. Accumulation, we did break through that accumulation phase, broke resistance. As far as Forex, you can trade any lot size, right? Depending on your experience. All right, so we are in the markup phase in the dollar. We do have a sell signal, but remember, guys, we're in a big consolidation in the dollar. The goal with the dollar is to just hold. All right, we want that dollar to hold. Big picture on the dollar. Let's take a look here. Big picture monthly time frame on the dollar. We're doing well. Dollar is not crashing, guys. We have a nice upward trend line right up here. And we've bounced off the trend line on the dollar and we are moving higher here. All right. Hopefully we can recapture, all right, this trend line here. Here is support. White candles are coming in, right? Eventually, if we keep moving higher, we'll get green candles buyers and then hopefully get a new buy signal up here. But the dollar is performing well. All right. At 99. Okay. All right. Monster scalper on the 240. All right. So let's go through these. All right. We talked about there are three trades, right? Three opportunities, three currency groups where we could trade, okay? So the Aussie pairs, Kiwi pairs, and the yen pairs, okay? So you guys can see we have buy-in, right? So buy-in here in the Aussie, Kiwi, and yen pairs, right? There's buying coming into the dollar, but guys, be careful of that trade, okay? All right, so Aussie dollar on the 240. We'll make this larger here. And we have really good volatility in Forex. We've got about, what's that? About 80% volatility, guys. Look here. 80% volatility, that's good. So the first one, Aussie dollar, buy signal here. Good price action. Really doing well. Okay. Over 200 pips on that pair, Aussie dollar. Aussie, New Zealand, buy signal here. Holding for now. All right. Aussie Swiss, good trade going here, right? Mark down, mark up, broke resistance. Our buy signal is right here in Monster Scalper. And the price is all the way up here, guys. So our buy signal was here on a break of resistance. Here is your markdown. All right, so we do not want to buy during the markdown phase. We want to wait through that accumulation phase. We need the price to break the resistance and then buy here. So our buy signal is here and we're moving higher. Really nice here. All right, we got through overbought territory here, purple support and resistance right here. You guys can see that, but good price action. If you're trading it on the 240, and I know I've spoken to a few of you, of our traders who are in these, make sure you just continue to hold, okay? Continue to hold the trade. Aussie CAD, that failed. Buy signal here. Sellers came in, red candle here. We've got to close that trade. It's back within. What a horrible chart. What a horrible chart. It's back within its range. Okay, so for whatever reason, Aussie CAD is not breaking out. All right, so it's back in its box here. Resistance, support, no trading here. Okay. New Zealand dollar, all right, breaking out as well. New Zealand Swiss, buy signal here, breaking out as well on the 240. New Zealand CAD should look very similar to Aussie CAD. Sell signal here, tons of resistance up here. All right, support down here. And the yen pairs. Finally, yen pairs are moving, guys. Okay, so ZAR yen, let's take a look. All right, buy signal here, moving up. Dollar yen. All right, dollar yen, nice pullback here. Buy signal here, we are moving up. And we did post these trades in our SKOOL community earlier today and yesterday. All right, this is reaccumulation, so new buyers. Choppy trading, but the breakout looks good. Broke resistance here with the buy signal, moving up here. Nice big candle here. USD, JPY. SGD, JPY, SGD, JPY, buy signal here, right? Buy signal right here. All right, trading fairly well in the markup phase. These are reaccumulation, so new buyers are entering the market. Near the high here, buy signal, moving up nicely there. Really liking the yen trade. New Zealand yen. All right, buy signal here on a break of fairly decent resistance. Buy signal here, moving up nicely, guys, right here. Most of these are about 200 pips, okay? And these are fairly new trades, okay? Fairly new trades. I've been moving for about a week. You guys know on the 240, if we catch a trend, these trades can move for about a month, 30 days if we are lucky. All right, markup phase, new buy signal here, HKD, JPY, that's your Hong Kong pair. On a break of this resistance, buy signal here, nice big candles coming in there. So you guys see what's going on with the yen pairs. That's your number one trade right now. Okay, number one trade right now. So pound yen, buy signal here. Good price action, moving up higher there. Good trade here, guys. Look at the previous trade. Bought here, sold here. Buy signal here. Nicely done. New buyers are entering the market. Reaccumulation. All right, so make sure you follow your 4 market phases. Swiss yen. Let's draw it out so we know what's going on. All right, bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here. Buy signal here on a break of resistance. We need to get past with Swiss yen, guys. Got to get past this resistance here, okay? All right. I like pound yen. Pound yen, CAD yen looks good. Now it was choppy, but now it's breaking out. All right, very choppy along here. Finally broke out nicely. All right, markup phase there. Aussie yen, nice breakout in Aussie yen. All right, they were choppy, but nice breakout. Buy signal here, really good trade going here. All right, so Aussie yen finally broke out. Pound yen, we're really liking pound yen. Nice early breakout. And if pound yen can continue to move higher, that will bring in the entire group and they will follow. I know we've got some up signals here, guys, on the dollar pairs. Don't trade those, okay? So nothing there in the dollar pairs. Euro pairs, nothing here. Fairly mixed, okay? Pound pairs, same thing here. Nothing in the pound pairs, but your best trade right now, yen pairs, okay? The yen pairs. That's your best trade right now. And New Zealand yen. So find your opportunities, find your spot. If you missed any of these, don't chase them. Find the ones with recent buy signals, like this one here, SGD, JPY, a recent buy signal here on the 240. So just make a note of that, SGD, JPY in your monster scalper system, okay? And eventually we should see where these yen pairs leading, right? Leading the top here. CAD yen is the top yen leader here. And then pound yen is down here. And then Singapore dollar yen, SGD is right here. Aussie yen is right here. Right? TRY, Turkish yen, Euro yen is right here. Dollar yen. So we'll see those take over the top spots there. Okay, so great trading. Finally got some really good price action in Forex and Monster Scalper. Okay, we talked about our US 30 traders, right? Um, I know a lot of you trade on the 5 minute time frame. We'll trade on Friday. Last Friday we did not find any trades. All right, so hopefully this Friday we'll find some trades. Uh, be careful. All right, be careful. We don't have any direction. Don't have any direction yet. Okay, so be careful. I would keep it on the 60-minute time frame. Okay, keep it on the 60-minute time frame. And what we would like to see, especially with the US 30, is to break resistance. We do have green candles. Be careful shorting. Right, we'd like to see buyers come in and break through the high here with the buy signal. Okay, and that's with all the E-minis. Stock boss, let's take a look here. So we'll go through stock boss and bull master and then we'll be done. All right, so 98 stocks, guys. We just tracked 22,000 stocks. They're still buying biotech. So healthcare, biotech, and these are small cap stocks. They're definitely buying. All right, let's go through these. JetBlue is in here. JetBlue has a buy signal here. All right, let's go through this quickly. All we're looking for is the price action, guys. So our stock boss traders, as you guys know, we have buy signals on the 240, so the 240-minute time frame. Okay, no buy signals yet on the daily time frame, so don't go heavy. Okay, find your spots. Let's take a look at the price action. So we look to the right of our screen here. What we want to see buyers coming in, green candles. All right, green candles, not red candles. So to the far right here, we want to see buyers coming in. And we want to see where prices breaking resistance, coming out of that markdown phase, accumulation, buyers are coming in, okay? That's what we want to see. We'll go through this quickly. All we're looking for, so our stock boss traders, certainly you guys, if you have your buy signal, you can buy. Be careful of buying in the reaccumulation phase in stock boss. We want to buy coming out of the markdown phase. Bull master, we can buy in the reaccumulation phase. Okay, these are two different types of trading. The stocks move differently, right? Small cap stocks and large cap stocks will move differently, right? The institutions will handle those differently. So fairly good price action in stock boss. 98 stocks in stock boss is quite a bit, guys, for small cap stocks. Good price action. We just want to make sure that they're buying. All right, very good. Good. Look at that. If they're not buying, guys, we would have about 25, 30 stocks coming out through heat seeker. We've got 98, so we know that they're buying. Okay. All right, so not bad. Bull master, let's take a look, and then we'll be done. So these are large cap stocks. Remember, we have 5 out of the 7 Max 7 stocks with sell signals. Okay, we need those to improve. Let's see what they're. Let's run this. So 149. So we got 149 stocks in Bull Master. That's a healthy amount of stocks. And biotech. Biotech is still the top sector. So healthcare, within healthcare, biotech, top industry within the healthcare sector. All right, same thing here. So our bull master traders, you guys need to be on alert. 149 is good. We do need buy signals on these indexes on the daily time frame to get further confirmation. But we have a soft buy signal, okay? Soft buy signal. In bull master, we want reaccumulation trades, okay? So we want those institutions to be established, right? So we want trades that are within the trend, not coming out of the markdown phase like this, okay? So let's go through these. All right, reaccumulation trade, beautiful trade going there. Reaccumulation here. All right, good trade there. Beautiful trade here. Good price action, guys. All green candles is what we want to see. Look at these. Really good price action here. APGE buy signal was at $38, trading at 74. Good price action. All right, these are large cap stocks, okay? Good price action here. ARWR buy signal was at, on a break of resistance, 1892, trading at $68. Good trade there. All right. These trades, this setup here, guys, coming out of the markdown phase, accumulation. All right, we want that to break resistance with a buy signal. Right, we do not want these setups in bull master. Stock bars, these are perfect, but not bull master. The institutions are not buying this, okay? They're not buying it, not yet. All right, very different from this trade here. All right, so a buy signal here, broke resistance. They kept on buying. Broke resistance, gapped up. They kept on buying. Broke resistance, gapped up. They kept on buying, right? This is a trade we can scale. All right, same here. Same here. Same here. Good price action. You guys can see the difference there. Notice we're not focused on the company, right? Or the symbol, right? We don't care, right? Looking for a good price action, right? So look at this trade here. INDV buy signal was here, bought here on a break of resistance at $10. Right, broke support, sell here at $22 and change. Broke resistance, perfect reaccumulation trade. All right, so that second trade usually turns out really well. First trade, bought here, sold here. Right, reaccumulation, new buyers. Buy signal here, good price action. Moving up nicely. All right, good. Nice reaccumulation trade. Perfect setup there. Good, good. PAAS, really good setup, reaccumulation. All right, first trade here, bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here. Buy signal here on the break of resistance at 42, trading at 48. Good setup here, reaccumulation trade. This is why we like these reaccumulation trades, guys. There's confirmation that buyers are continuing to hold. All right, same thing here. Reaccumulation, buy signal here, breaking resistance here. Almost done. In stock bars, those are different trades, right? With small caps. Bought here, sold here. Reaccumulation. Sold here, bought here, sold here. Bought here on a break of resistance. Holding firm. Let it run. If we get new buy signals on the daily time frame on these indexes, guys, we could see this market really move at the end of the year for Christmas rally. So the market is holding right at that resistance level, not breaking out. Okay, it's not breaking out. However, if it does, right, we could have a great, great Christmas. I know we always have new traders that are coming on with us. Guys, this is what we do, right? We don't just randomly trade. We've got to find the structure, find where the buyers are, and follow that price, okay? All right, no guessing here. So buy signal here, markdown phase. Here are your sellers. Accumulation, we're breaking resistance. So buy signal here on a break of resistance. Sold here, break of support. Buy signal here, break of resistance. Sold here, break of support. Buy signal here, still holding. No support and resistance lines here. So we let the trade run. Perfect trading here. Absolutely perfect trading. RY. Reaccumulation, good, good trading. Guys, look at all that green. All that green, that's money. All right, perfect reaccumulation trade here, 5, FIVE, right? Buy signal here on a break of resistance, right? They've been holding it, buying it all along. New buyers are coming on a break of resistance. Almost done, I promise. Here, new buyers, reaccumulation here. New buyers, reaccumulation here. These are trending already here. Guys, this market looks good. Reaccumulation here, buy signal on a break of resistance here, all right? So no excuse why our bull master traders should not be in equities. Reaccumulation, horrible chart here, but guys, look here, nice reaccumulation trade here. All right, so an entry anywhere in here would be good. Too late though, too late. That buy signal came in at 1591, trading at 1919. That's gone. All right, so 149 in Bullmaster, 98 stocks in Stock Boss. Really, really good. So can you imagine if we start getting buy signals on these indexes? Take a quick look here and then we'll be done. All right, so Monster Market Tracker, we've got a buy signal on the 240. So on the 240 S&P, we have a buy signal. All right, on the NASDAQ 240, we've got a buy signal. On the Russell 240, we have a buy signal. Dow, no buy signal. Okay, no buy signal on the Dow. But we've got 3 buy signals, so we'll call a buy signal, but a soft buy signal in equities. VIX is at 1693. We are waiting for buy signals on the daily. All right, so we do have a buy signal right at resistance here on the IWM, the Russell. So that's helping your small cap stocks. Right, no buy signal yet on the NASDAQ. No buy signal yet on the S&P. No buy signal yet on the Dow. Okay, so just be aware of that. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for coming. If you guys need me for anything, all right, so check me out in the SKOOL community. Or if you need coaching, or if you need a free consultation, go ahead and get in touch with me. That link is in the chat there. Okay. Take care. Lots of good opportunities in Forex. All right. So yen pairs, yen pairs, yen pairs. Our monster scalper traders, you guys have been asking for these trades. Okay. So you've got them. Get on it. Okay. Take care. Have a good evening. Take care.